today we are finally back at Universal Studios. It's been
We made it back.
I think it's been since November. Yeah, because we were traveling, we were doing different things. So we thought it would be really fun if today we focused on each of us picking to do the thing that we miss the most and that we're most excited to get back to doing.
Yep. So each five of us, or each one of us, all five, are going to pick the best things that we missed, the things we're most excited to get back to do here at the Universal Parks.
So there's going to be some rides, there's going to be some food and different things like that, but I just thought it'd be a fun thing to do.
I know what I'm excited for.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know too. So let us know, what is the number one thing that you would want to do first when you get to come back to Universal Studios? Like, what is the thing that you're just like,
yeah, when you're away for a while and you come back and...
Yeah, it has to happen or it wasn't really a trip to Universal Studios, right? Okay, well, this wouldn't be one of our, must-dos first. It is the first place we're stopping because it's the first place that we are walking by, and that is Backwater Bar to get, hopefully, a Mezcal Paloma. They also have a good margarita here. So I am starting off with a double Tito's Paloma. Miss Christy here at the Backwater Bar made it for me, and it is absolutely delicious. I love how at Universal they're really good about making things a double, so it lasts you a long time. So first stop, green eggs and ham. Oh yeah, that was the better choice. Carnitas.
Very good.
Look at you with your whole thing of Who hash. And Annabelle got her special.
Special deluxe.
No sauce. Enjoy. All right, a bit of a redo. Now that is what I'm talking. I don't even think the other one had jalapenos on it.
Any jalapenos, the other one.
Oh yeah, no, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, 1-to-1 when they're fresh, the carnitas is better than the buffalo chicken, but the buffalo chicken is awesome. All right, next one was Annabelle's pick. What's it gonna be? Popeyes. Popeye and Bluto's Barge Rats, is that what it's called? This is, I think we rode this ride more than any other ride. Maybe the Mummy you guys have ridden more. But more than any other ride at Universal, we ride Popeyes because it is so much fun. You get very wet.
Sunny, hot, perfect day to get wet, ride the ride.
And you're in shorts and and after this they're going to wait in line for Velocicoaster. Oops. Yeah. I don't know whose pick that was.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, right. I do love that here they do have the Coke Freestyle. I'll have to let Shmoo do a breakdown on drink refills for us one day because they are the king of it, or the master. You are the leader of drink refills.
Yeah.
But see, we still have our Halloween Horror Nights cups, which we love because we love all the classic monsters. What?
There's also Mardi Gras.
Yeah, there's Mardi Gras. Yeah, and UOAP, but it's great because you guys stay hydrated all day because you have them, and the lids are really good.
And it's only $10 to activate them after you first buy them. So it's only hey, $10 for drinks all day.
All day. Yeah, which is good when it's
That's a good deal.
when it's hot like this, and water is always free.
Yeah, water's always free.
Yep.
You go to a Coke Freestyle, it's free.
Yeah, you've been refilling.
Yeah.
But if you want
Ice water,
Frank's
ice and water, free.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Perfect.
Right.
I don't like soda.
Mechanical water is just water.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
So I stopped because I wanted to film the Velocicoaster going right over us upside down. And what did you say?
Absolutely not.
And I was like, absolutely not. So funny. I'm with you. Although there was a time I would have loved it, but unfortunately that time has now passed, and my husband gets to ride them all in all his glory. I don't think we put this out yet, but Manny, so for my 50th birthday, we did 50 cheers for 50 years. This music, right? And these trees, it's just gorgeous. But for Manny's birthday, he wants to do 50 screams. So he wants to ride 50 unique roller coasters during the first year, well, the only year, the year he turned 50. So even though he's gonna ride some today, they do not yet count because he is not yet 50. He will be on the 22nd of this month. I think that's gonna be a really good time.
Just we were discussing the worst restroom to go to in Universal. It's hot, and the men's room actually has a line.
There's 3 stalls. It's hot. It's
Clutch your pearls.
Are you traumatized
I was.
by the
Terrible.
line? No, but the line actually went out the door at the men's room.
Yeah.
You know, you should complain. That is just wrong. That is an injustice.
How do people live like that?
Men should never have to wait.
No, I
I was
can't
proud
confirm.
of
That
that
was the
men's
worst restroom
restroom
ever.
line.
Including
You
the
were?
men's restroom.
You wanna know why?
No. Okay, yeah, why?
So we were like, all right, we go in and there's a line. We know how the line works, but one of the people was making sure that line was working properly. Like we had someone who'd be like, all right, that urinal's open. They'd ask, do you need a urinal or a stall? And then they would like split off 2 lines, but it was just a dude. It was not someone who worked here. It was incredible.
That sounds a lot like
So
someone who's
fast.
teaching men how to use the bathroom in a line.
We could have done it. It just would have been a lot slower. That man was wise.
Oh my gosh, that's
He stood
amazing.
up to be our leader.
He's your leader. That man, somebody should have bought that man a beer.
So what he did.
All right, why is this your pick?
Because I like it. I don't know, you get wet. I like these
Doesn't
rides.
everybody have so much fun when you ride it and you get a lot of
Oh,
laughs?
I like the strangers.
You like watching the strangers.
Oh, what
You
about
guys
the
like
family?
betting on who's gonna get wet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shmoo, what do you love about it?
Nobody laughs the most at Shmoo.
That one's gonna
Getting
get
rain
wet the
cooling
most.
off, and then like when you ride with people and you're like, you're a stranger, but we're friends now, and then you leave and you never talk to them again.
Oscar, why do you love it?
Story of my life.
Because you become best friends with someone for like 4 minutes and then you literally never see them again. It's like the playground where you will meet someone
yeah.
and you'll become their greatest friend and then you will literally never see them in your entire life ever again.
And you get in the car and I say, oh, what was your friend's name? And you say,
I don't know.
Wow, this one, the kids really love it. They laugh. It's so much fun.
so hard.
Everybody laughs so hard. It's a lot of fun.
It's
Big
tremendous
risk
fun.
to see who's going to get wet.
Just to clarify, I love this ride. I absolutely love this ride. I think it's the most exciting of these, you know, whatever you want to call them,
Water
river
rides,
rapid rides, you know,
Spinning circle. water
of any I've ever been on. Unfortunately, I'm dealing with an injury, so I'm unable to ride, but I'm excited that they're going to ride.
Mom, you should try and spray us.
And calling in the backup.
Ooh, maybe I'll try to spray you guys. That would be fun.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma. Gotta get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it. I'm a comma and a comma and a comma. Gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma.
I think Oscar, as usual.
Look at my pants.
Oh my gosh. You don't look that bad. Oh, I guess they're just not showing. Was it awesome?
Yeah, he got the least one.
Did you ride with fun people?
Yeah, they were freaking out.
We're practically dropped.
As is often the case, we got sidetracked. So everyone is riding Ripsaw Falls right now. Sorry, it took me a second to remember what it was called, because they're already soaking wet and it's so much fun. And I don't know who has and who hasn't ridden it, so it's pretty exciting and a lot of fun. And they're just having a really good time. And you know, even like we like to come and make some videos and stuff, but like we're a family having a good time. So as much as like I like to have a little plan in mind, if they're excited to do something, the answer is absolutely, yeah, let's do that, right? So they're riding that.
And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it, get it. Comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it. And it's a ticket talking Mazda for the biggest. That's a comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it. I've been comma and a comma and a comma, gotta get it, get it, get it.
All right, here we are. So we wanted to do Velocicoaster. It's one of my favorite rides. That was one of the top 5 for me. However, it had a huge wait, 85 minutes, and we kind of had a group, so we didn't want to do the single line so much, or single rider line so much. So one of my next favorites is the Hulk, because we saw that it had a 15-minute wait. And we did survive somewhat, I would say. What do you think? Bit of a brain rattler, but it's super fun. Oscar got lobotomized, so that's always fun. Once I got back, checked the wait line for Velocicoaster again, and it says delayed now. So we'll keep an eye on it. Sometimes if it's delayed long enough and then it pops back up, the wait might be short. So we'll keep an eye out, see how it goes. But all in all, check one off the list for one of our top favorites here at Universal.
So we're done here at Islands of Adventure, although there's a lot of other things we'd love to do here. We had a really good time. We got some snacks. I don't know if I would call that snacks. That was a meal. We rode some of our favorite rides from over here. And now we're heading to Studios, which I think I'm going to say is probably our favorite, because whenever we come to Universal Studios, that's where we go first.
What's that?
I was saying, I would almost argue that Studios is our favorite, mostly just because that's where we always go first. The only reason we come over here is for you guys to ride the big coasters.
Yeah, that might be your favorite.
It probably is my favorite. Yeah.
I love Islands.
Islands is amazing. I love it. I really do. But I don't know why my heart is just drawn to go to, probably because it's the festival place.
Probably.
That's why. And like Halloween Horror Nights.
Coaster. You can't do coasters.
And I can't do the coasters, so for me it's kind of like, well, okay.
Right.
But I do love Halloween Horror Nights over there.
I do too.
So that's always something that draws us over there first.
Yeah.
So Hulk,
Hulk, a hit. Had to call the audible, like I said. But I think
Yeah.
it worked out. It dried us off a little bit.
Dude,
from
you guys-
Ripsaw Falls. We were wet.
and from Popeye.
And from Popeye.
Popeye.
Popeye the Sailor Man.
Do you say Popeye?
Yeah, Popeye.
Popeye, or do you say Popeye? I feel like I'm saying it the same way both times. Popeye. Popeye. Popeye.
No, you say Popeye.
I think
Popeye, yeah.
maybe.
Popeye.
Popeye.
No,
Why
but
am-
now you're saying
Not
it
Popeye.
normally because you're hearing
Because I'm like aware. Yeah, that might be.
But usually you're like Popeye.
You have a little bit more of a U.
I don't think I do the ending the way you're doing it, Annabelle.
Popeye.
No, it's the
Papa.
I say
instead of pop.
Popeyes.
Popeye.
Popeye the Sailor Man. It's Popeye the Sailor Man. He's strong to the finish because he eats the spinach. He's Popeye the Sailor Man. But right now, we're going to Universal Studios. And I'm excited because we get to do my favorite thing now.
That's always
I like to try different foods. I mean, there's other things over there I love too, but like, if I had to pick, yes, get me to a festival. So during the time that we were living here, during COVID, the one thing we could do was come to Universal Studios. And it was very mellow. And it really did start to feel like our neighborhood
very
park.
familiar. Yeah, you just come in, pop in for the evening, and head back out. You know,
Yeah.
you don't have to kill yourself all day or anything like that.
It was really terrific, and
Yeah.
so it brought a lot of joy to our family during a time that could have been very stressful.
Yeah, right. We're very fortunate.
We were very, very fortunate, and between that and the Halloween Horror Nights years that we get to come,
Yeah.
this has just become a place that
And then we got Finnegan's over here. Always.
Finnegan's. I was torn between Food Booths and a Paloma from Finnegan's.
That's a tough call.
I might have to do them both. Oscar's pick for the thing he has missed the most at Universal Studios is riding the Mummy. This one's kind of an exception because it was down, it was being refurbed for so long before when we were here. So now he's really excited to get a chance to take another ride. Hi, can I get a jambalaya, please? Yes, ma'am. Okay, so family is riding the Mummy, and I am having some jambalaya. Now, I did tell her to go ahead and leave off the crawfish because Manny really loves the crawfish, but I'm not going to hold on to it while he waits in line a half an hour for the Mummy. I mean, maybe I should have, but she did give me extra shrimp, which was pretty sweet. Which this completes our 5. Very excited. We had such a fun day. Everybody was, well, as we were walking over from Islands of Adventure, we were all agreeing that like it was fun to have sort of like a goal of the day, or sort of like a puzzle, or a thing that we were trying to achieve, a challenge, right? It made it a lot of fun. So maybe if you're trying to think of a way to like, especially with trying to engage, I mean, it's not hard to engage teenagers in a theme park, but sometimes you never know, you might have a less than enthusiastic person. Let everybody pick their favorite thing and their thing that they actually want to do, and go do all those things. And I tell you what, it makes for a great day. Everybody's in a really good mood. It doesn't hurt that we're back in Universal Studios, and we love it so much. But yeah, it's just been a really absolutely just fantastic quality family fun day. So let me try this jambalaya so we can check off number 5. The spices are really good and they're right on point. It's a little dry, but you know what? I don't even care. It's really good. And I only had a few bites of the green eggs and ham, and that was at like 2 o'clock. It's now pushing 8, and this is hitting the spot for me. Plus, the kids aren't here, so I don't have to share. So that's hugely important. The shrimp are perfect, though, I gotta say. Well, the rice, it's not dry, but it's a little drier than I would like, that's all. But really, really good. Great flavor. And it's hot, which is wonderful. Not spicy hot, temperature hot. Nothing worse than getting cold food, right? Whoa, look at them. They are tight. All right, that parade was absolutely a blast.
Ooh, that was a hoot.
Did the kids
Hoot and holler.
flipping loved it. They were like, I haven't seen them that hyped up in a long. They were seriously hyped.
No, they were into it, man.
They're running off to get one more thing that's always on our must-do, but Manny and I decided we have our own must-do.
Yeah, we have our own must-do.
What were you
Decided
gonna
to go
say?
ahead and pop in and get a Paloma from Jenkins.
Favorite bar?
Make a good one.
Haha.
Go to one pot.
The final itch that must be scratched. Butter beer soft serve, yeah? Happy.
I like it.
Shmoo? Happiness? I bet, right? Good stuff, Maynard? I'm gonna call this a very successful day.
I'd agree.
How does it get better than ending with that? I don't know. Nice job, guys. This has been a really satisfying day. Thank you so much for hanging out with us.
Quick little afternoon.
Yeah,
evening,
got
early
here
evening.
at 3 o'clock. Fit in basically everything we wanted, except for Velocicoaster, but
Had
you know,
had to play an audible on that, but that's okay.
oh, it's beyond
We'll be
okay.
back.
I think that, you know, it's one of the greatest reasons to have if you can, have an annual pass.
Yeah.
Because when things like that happen, you don't stress about it. You're like, it's okay, you know what? Because I know when I come back another day, or on another day, I'll either have more time or the line will be shorter, and I'll ride it then. So, however, 15 minutes for the Hulk,
You can't beat that.
I mean, you got to take advantage of that.
Yep. So that was a quick summary of our favorite things to pop in and do. Some of the things we were craving. Post down in the comments what are your favorite things to do you miss when you've been away for a little bit or haven't been to one of your favorite parks, especially Universal. And let us know.
Yeah, I think that'd be awesome because then we can try those things out and see if we need to add them to our list.
Yep.